So if you see something that bothers you, the thing not to do is just sit around and whinge about it. Complaining doesn't help. It might make us feel better for a little bit, but doesn't help. So there's 3 important inflection influence points that we can embrace if we want to really drive change. So the reference for this is Richard Hames's book, The 5 Literacies of Global Leadership. Great book, very complex. Here's the simple version. When we're looking at driving change, we start with the thing that bothers us, and then we ask ourselves, what are the symptoms of the change that we don't like? What are the presenting problems? What are the visible problems? Then we ask ourselves, what can I do to try and fix those? The next thing that we do is we look underneath the surface at what are the systems that might be driving that change. Could be political, could be economic, could be social, could be any number of systems. And then we ask, can I, or will I, how will I make a change or an influence around those systems? And the deeper layer is around story. What is the big picture story that's creating those systems, which is driving those visible problems? And how can I start to change the story around that? Great example of a campaign that did this beautifully is the smoking campaign, the anti-smoking campaign. 50 years ago, the story around smoking was, smoking is not cool. I got that totally wrong. The story around smoking is cool 50 years ago. It is now not cool to smoke. How do they make that big change? They looked at the symptoms. People are dying from smoking, and so they encourage people to stop smoking for health reasons. Effective, about that much. Then they looked at the systems that support smoking, the taxation system, the financial systems, etc. And they led campaigns to change the marketing of cigarettes, how cigarettes are labeled, how accessible they are, and increase taxes on them significantly. Had a big impact. And then the big picture piece was changing the story around smoking. They made smoking uncool by sharing incredibly emotional, impactful videos and ads around smoking having devastating effect on families. Wonderful campaign, took many years to effect. However, they did interventions at each of those layers. Symptoms, systems, and story. You can be a change driver too. Just pick your problem, stop whinging, and go for it.